Good afternoon. My name is Pablo Rodriguez. I'm the General Manager for Canada at Thomson Reuters. It is a privilege for me to share with you some thoughts on how the legal profession is changing and how we're modifying our offerings to address these changes. It is this community, including knowledge management, librarians, innovation leads within private law firms, academic and government agencies that represent the most sophisticated and advanced users of Thomson Reuters legal content and workflow products. At Thomson Reuters, it is our vision to provide legal professionals with insight and automation to drive efficiency and to ultimately transform legal services. It is this community that fuels the evolution of justice and supports the delivery of legal services in Canada. These functions are critical to both a high-functioning democracy and a just and fair society. You and your organizations support these goals daily. And so it is with both humility and appreciation that I speak with you. As we scan the legal community today, I'd like to highlight three changes impacting the profession. The first theme relates to talent. While the Great Resignation manifests itself in many sectors of the economy, the dissatisfaction sentiment is particularly acute in the legal profession. Thomson Reuters Institute survey this year found 64% of associates at law firms are interested in leaving their current firm in Canada. This growth in dissatisfaction highlights the priority to address the needs of this cohort. Our study highlighted factors impacting satisfaction, such as the level of collaboration, work, location flexibility, and the support from fee-earning colleagues. You'll hear shortly from my peers that these needs are prioritized as we build out our offerings. And I understand your next keynote tomorrow morning will address talent and specifically the pandemic and the impact on your staff. The second theme I'd like to highlight is the accelerated drive towards digitally native practices. The pandemic abruptly shifted our world to digital first. We learned in March 2020 how fast remote working could be adopted. This was an unexpected catalyst, swiftly rising expectations on what technology can achieve. Patience to wait quarters or even years to drive adoption no longer exists. Accelerated time to value is the new market expectation. You will hear from our VP of Product Marketing, Chris Jeffrey, how Thomson Reuters is fundamentally recalibrating feature delivery for our legal tech products from semi-annually to monthly releases. This rapid feature release is a direct response to this change in market expectations and is designed to help you deliver value quicker. The third theme is building organizational capacity using technology. In previous years, private law firms sought efficiency to ultimately increase the number of hours billed. Today, the motivation to build capacity through technology is more nuanced. Improved profitability in law firm community will always remain a pressing priority. But now we're seeing increasingly different reasons to drive efficiencies. Reasons like driving improved job satisfaction and reducing mental health risks through workload optimization. And these emerging priorities of job satisfaction and mental health are equally important in the many government and academic organizations that are represented here today. Helping our customers increase organizational capacity is a key priority for Thomson Reuters as we consider our product roadmap and future development. For example, last year, when we contemplated the significant investment to build Westlaw Edge for Canada, customer research estimated time savings of 7 hours per week per user. It was this level of efficiency complemented with improved improvements to the quality of legal research that provided us confidence to build and launch Westlaw Edge in Canada. I know you're all really interested to learn more about our product roadmap and product development and recent product launches. So you'll hear from Kirsten on our online information products, followed by Chris on our legal tech products, and then Jillian Bell on ProView. So over to you, Kirsten.
Thank you, Pablo. My name is Kristen, and I'm a product manager on the Westlaw Canada team, and I'm very happy to be here today to share with you some updates on 3 of our Thomson Reuters products, Westlaw Canada, Practical Law Canada, and TaxNet Pro. Starting with Westlaw Canada, today we'll be covering our new platform, Westlaw Edge Canada. We'll be going through some product enhancements, and then we'll finish off with the topical texts and annotations collection, which released in phases over the past year. Before we get into today's updates, I'm going to spend a moment highlighting some of our content and editorial additions over the past year. We're constantly updating our primary law collection to make sure that it is both current and comprehensive. In 2021, we added 126 statutes, 570 regulations, over 6,000 bills, over 23,000 cases, and over 26,000 tribunal decisions. We also continue to invest in our editorial work, which is the foundation of Westlaw Canada. In 2021, there were over 28,000 key site relationships created and over 2,800 legal memos updated. Our content was highly viewed with almost 15 million total documents viewed, and our editorial value add was also highly used with almost 1 million documents noted up using our key site relationships. Now I'm going to move into our Westlaw product updates. We launched Westlaw Edge Canada in September of last year. Edge is a premium platform with new and exclusive features that were customized to meet the needs of our Canadian customers. Leading up to the launch of Edge, we worked closely with our customers to identify the key pain points that they were experiencing in their research, and then we developed features to address these pain points. Westlaw Edge Canada brings together key cases interpreting statutes, new warnings for invalid law, an expanded search experience, and enhanced document navigation. Since launching the product, we've been surveying our customer base to ensure that the product is delivering value. We've heard from customers that the Edge features allow them to save significant research time, and this frees up time for them to take on more high-value work, ultimately building their capacity and their firm's capacity. We've had really strong early adoption of Edge across all segments, so small law, medium law, large law, government, and we've also rolled out Edge to all of our Canadian law schools. If you'd like more information about Edge or you'd like to trial the product, you can head over to our exhibitor booth, or you can also reach out to your representative to learn more. In the next few slides, I'm going to be covering some of the items that we have added to Edge since launch. Common Queries on Edge offers top suggestions for common legal research questions, and it provides researchers with quick, authoritative answers that have been extracted directly from the case law. And this helps you get to the heart of your legal issue in less time. Common Queries is especially useful for quick responses, new practice areas, newer associates, and also when you're researching in an unfamiliar jurisdiction. Since the launch of Edge, we have added over 50 questions with answers across all jurisdictions. We're also refreshing our existing question and answer pairs regularly to make sure that we have content from recent decisions within our question and answer bank. So Common Queries now includes over 400 questions with answers across all jurisdictions, and we're adding new question and answer pairs on an ongoing basis across all topical areas. Key site overruling risk on Edge is an enhancement to key site functionality that warns researchers when a case contains invalidated law, even when it hasn't been explicitly invalidated by courts. We have heard from customers that this feature saves hours of research time and it minimizes the risk of inaccurate court filings, which can provide peace of mind to lawyers, especially newer associates. As you can see on the screen here, the new Keysight overruling risk instantly warns you to check this case for invalidated law, and it also directs you within the case to the specific paragraph that is most at risk. When we launched Keysight overruling risk, we had cases from all federal courts, all appeal courts, and the Supreme Court of Canada. Since launch, we've also added all trial level courts for all jurisdictions, so the feature now includes all cases from 1990 to present and on a go-forward basis. And this is excluding board and tribunal decisions and decisions from Quebec. Since the launch of Edge, we have released an additional Keysight improvement called inline Keysight flags. This enhancement allows you to see the Keysight flags associated with a case beside the case wherever that case is cited. And this isn't limited to cases that cite other cases. This is true for all content on Westlaw. So for example, if you're viewing a text that cites a case, you'll see the flags here as well. So as you can see on the screen here, you can choose to see red flags, yellow flags, or Keysight overruling risk icons. And this feature just gives you an extra layer of information about a cited case, which you can glean without having to navigate away from the document that you're viewing, ultimately allowing you to research more seamlessly and efficiently. Since the launch of Edge, we have also introduced new UI improvements, like the enhanced filter panel shown on the screen. As we have continued to add additional content types and filtering options, the list on the left-hand side of result lists continues to get longer. So the updated filter panel allows you to first select the content type that you're interested, and then you can easily toggle over to the filters tab and start refining your results right away without the need to scroll from the top of your result list. This usability enhancement makes the filtering experience much more seamless for researchers. The final two enhancements that we're going to be talking about today for Westlaw are search tools. First is called Missing and Must Include Terms, and it's a tool that we introduced to enhance the plain language search results in Edge. So what it does is it highlights the terms from your search that are missing from a specific document, and it gives you the opportunity to require these terms in a new query for more precise results. So in the example on the screen here, a plain language search has been entered. When we get to the 16th result, we see that the words surgery and scalpel are missing from this result list. And so when you click on the links for either surgery or scalpel or all include terms, a new search will run requiring that the terms that you have selected be included in the results that you see. So you can see which terms are missing, and then you can easily modify your search if needed. And this just helps you to search with a little bit more precision and customization. The last Westlaw Edge enhancement that I'll be covering today is called the Snippet Navigation Carousel. So in Edge, you can now see everywhere your search keyword results appear in a document without ever having to leave the search result page. So when you're browsing search results and your level of detail is set to either more detail or most detail, Westlaw displays short sections of text showing you the most relevant instances of your keywords in each document, and these are called snippets. Right now, or before this enhancement, you could see up to 4 snippets. With the new snippet navigation carousel, you still see the most relevant snippets first, but you now have the new option to cycle through every additional snippet for each document, increasing your ability to determine relevance at the search result level without ever having to navigate away and view the full document. The last Westlaw item that we'll be talking about today is the topical texts and annotations collection, which are sold in a series of topical collections based on subject area. These titles were added to Westlaw to provide access to a broader and deeper analytical content collection on one platform. Each topical collection is fully integrated on Westlaw, meaning they appear within the global search results, the legal topics classifications, and in key site citing references. We give our customers the choice to subscribe to the option that best suits their needs. And we do this by offering these titles on ProView, print, or on Westlaw as part of a topical bundle. The full collection became available online in January of this year, and we're excited to have these valuable titles on Westlaw to help drive paperless practices and to ensure that lawyers and researchers have all of the resources that they need to do their research wherever they happen to be working. Throughout this year, we're showcasing our topical texts and annotations authors in a series of webinars that will cover the latest developments in their practice areas. So far this year, we've hosted legal updates on environmental law in Canada and constitutional and government law in Canada. Both of these legal updates are available to view on demand using the link that is on the screen here. And later this year, we'll be hosting additional updates in the areas of insurance, employment, insolvency, and construction law. That is everything for Westlaw Canada. And next, I'll be covering some practical law updates, including 2 new all-inclusive preferred subscriptions, 2 new toolkits, and over 500 new practical law resources. Practical Law Canada has just introduced 2 new all-inclusive preferred subscriptions for law firms. The Preferred Canada subscription comprises all of the Practical Law Canada services, including our newest service, insolvency. For the first time, this subscription features our legal operations and professional development collection of resources, which was previously only available to our corporate subscribers. This collection provides valuable content covering compliance, management, and training materials to assist law firms with engaging and developing relationships with their corporate clients. The Preferred Global subscription includes everything within the Preferred Canada subscription, as well as access to all of Practical Law's extensive multinational content covering the US, the UK, China, Australia, and 14 other featured countries. Practical Law Canada has also recently published 2 new toolkits. The first is the Russian Sanctions and Related Considerations Toolkit, which brings together resources relating to business interruptions caused by the worldwide sanctions imposed on Russia and some of its citizens. The toolkit includes US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and global content, and it is organized by subject such as business operations, crisis management, cybersecurity, employment, financial services, fundraising, oil and gas, supply chain disruption, and social governance. The second is a new collection of toolkits to guide our customers in navigating the many aspects of environmental, social, and governance issues, factors that are becoming increasingly important to investors, government, and regulatory bodies, and consumers. The toolkits contain resources relating to ESG in several areas, including employment, real estate, supply chains, sustainable finance, corporate governance, and more. Last, Practical Law Canada has added over 500 new resources in the last year, including valuable new collections on outsourcing, priorities, and emerging corporations. The final product that I will be discussing today is TaxNet Pro. A few notable new content additions and features for TaxNet Pro include the recent launch of client letters, which are practical aids created by tax and accounting professionals for tax and accounting professionals. Practitioners can customize client letters for their clients to help explain changes in the law and or other tax strategies of which they should be aware. Client letters and analysis are fully integrated on TaxNet Pro. If there's a relevant client letter in the analysis, you'll be alerted to this and you can link directly to that letter. Next, with the launch of our CRA Views Translations content set on TaxNet Pro, we're providing unofficial translations of the French CRA tax rulings and interpretations for our English-speaking clients. We have expanded to over 800 translated CRA views on TaxNet Pro. We have introduced new content sets, including Castles on M&A newsletter and the Farber tax disputes for the owner manager. A recent UX enhancement is the introduction of the mini table of contents pop-ups. So we have removed the table of contents pop-ups and replaced them with direct links to the relevant table of contents nodes, making it easier for you to navigate directly to the table of contents. We're also extending plain language searching to the table of contents. Last on TaxNet Pro, we're expanding TaxNet Pro links being added to many TaxNet Pro titles for better integration between products. That concludes the updates for Westlaw Canada, Practical Law, and TaxNet Pro. These products offer diverse content sets and they serve different market segments, but they serve the common goal of providing the best tools to help organizations retain talent, providing digital resources to empower tax and legal professionals to work efficiently from anywhere, and delivering innovative, efficiency-enhancing tools that free up time for high-value work. Thank you very much for your time and attention today. I really appreciate it. And next up, you'll be hearing more about legal technology at Thomson Reuters. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Kristin. Hi, my name is Chris Jeffrey, and I'm the Vice President of Product Marketing for our legal tech portfolio here at Thomson Reuters. I'm excited to join you all today to share a bit about our vision for this product portfolio, as well as details of some of the specific roadmaps. This legal tech portfolio is a broad portfolio which includes solutions such as 3E, financial and practice management suite, e-billing tools, spend management tools for corporate legal teams such as Legal Tracker, and probably the products that are best known to this audience, our collaboration, workflow and project management platform, namely HiQ, and also our document automation solution, Contract Express. So I'll focus in on those two a bit later on. First, I thought it was important to set some of the context for our vision and roadmap. And to do that, I just want to expand on a couple of the points raised by Pablo earlier. The legal market's appetite to invest in technology is growing, only accelerated by the pandemic-induced shifts over the last few years. Firms recognise that the investment in technology is necessary, not only to compete going forward, but also at the same time, cloud technology and AI are enabling the digital transformation of legal work. Thomson Reuters' vision is to empower legal professionals with insight and automation to drive efficiency and transform client service. It's our strategy to be the best content-enabled technology company in the market. Now, what that means is, as you've already seen, we're invested heavily in Westlaw and Practical Law to continually innovate and add new value, whether that's via AI analytics or workflow integration. We're also committed to delivering a modern experience for our customers via a smart, open and connected legal platform. And finally, we're looking to help our customers make that shift to the cloud with things like 3E Cloud and moving financial management to a SaaS-based solution. Digging into these trends, we see that demand for legal services is high and continues to grow. This was true during the pandemic and has continued apace today. This is driving key market trends around hiring and talent, which Pablo alluded to earlier. And he started to introduce the retention theme and the challenges there in his opening remarks. Legal service providers are seeing new challenges arising. Talent wars are front and centre, which is currently resulting in, as we've seen, rising associate salaries. But in addition, lawyers are looking to alternative benefits other than compensation, whether that's changing working preferences, such as different forms of hours, different location, the desire to continue working remotely or from home, as well as looking to figure out how they can build in different experiences and responsibilities into their day-to-day role. Law firm concerns are growing. Firms are looking for ways to work more digitally and efficiently, both to benefit their teams but also their clients, who now expect a more digital experience from their firm. As mentioned earlier, the legal market's appetite to invest in technology is growing, accelerated by the pandemic. Firms recognise that the investment in technology is necessary to compete going forward, and at the same time, cloud technology and AI are enabling the digital transformation of legal work. Firms are looking to technology to provide them with a competitive advantage, tools that help them win new business and improve efficiency and profitability. Technology tools that enable them to deliver better modern digital customer services to their clients. And finally, technology tools to attract, engage and retain talent. Newer technologies have come of age and enabling a digital transformation of legal work. The shift to cloud is enabling remote working, but it's also powering a change in innovation, scalability, and the interconnectedness of legal technology. With cloud, we can connect applications and data sets to open up new possibilities and insights. AI is driving new insights from data. This includes the kind of data that Thomson Reuters are experts in, such as case law and market standards, but also our customers' own documents and financial data. And AI is transforming unstructured legal work into structured data that can be leveraged in workflows and generate new insights. Task and process automation is allowing legal professionals to use that structured data to codify how legal matters are worked on and to do so more efficiently. Technology is becoming more pervasive throughout the working day of the lawyer, and we see that there's huge potential still to come. We're hearing from our customers that a pandemic has shifted their appetite for investing in technology solutions. Firms are looking for tech to provide them with a competitive advantage. They're telling us they need technology tools that help them improve their efficiency and ultimately their profitability. Firms are looking for tools to help them deliver a better, modern digital customer service to their clients. And while also mitigating risk, firms need to attract and retain talent. Leading firms want to use technology to stand out from the crowd, to innovate and differentiate. But we also hear that firms are struggling to drive adoption. They need tools that are easier to use and deploy to drive adoption in the firms and realise these benefits. All of these market dynamics inform our mission for how we serve legal professionals. Our mission is to empower legal professionals with insight and automation to drive efficiency and transform client service. We're about empowering legal professionals, not replacing them, empowering them to work more effectively, more efficiently, and transform the service that they deliver to their clients. Insight is at the core of what we provide our clients to help them do their work. And it's not limited to the insights we can provide from our content, but also how we can help customers to understand their own data. Automation is about the tools that help our customers do their work faster, improving the unproductive or time-consuming parts of the legal process, all at the same time as maintaining quality. So how are we bringing this mission to life? In the legal tech space, our vision is to bring together a connected, open and smart platform. We will continue to bring our products together into an end-to-end experience and infuse them with AI, automation and our leading content. So what do we mean by connected, open and smart? Well, connected is a seamless end-to-end digital workflow enabled by the connection of multiple Thomson Reuters solutions. A good example of this is the integration we've made with Contract Express and 3E into HighQ. Open. We're looking to build that connectivity with the tools that you are using. Again, a prime example is the work that we've done with HighQ in the integration into Microsoft Teams, so that you can navigate between Microsoft Teams and initiate work to be transferred into HighQ and vice versa through that integration. And lastly, smart. We want to ensure continuous learning capabilities are at the heart of our platform, as well as the valuable insights from our research and content offerings. A good example is the practical law matter maps into HighQ and the integration there that is using our content and our expertise from our editorial teams to drive efficiency in our workflow platform. If we start to drill down now into some of the specific product roadmaps, then you will continue to see these priorities flow through into our individual products. When we look at what we're delivering in 2022 for HiQ, there are 5 key areas of investment. Firstly, faster time to value. We are shifting the way that we handle releases for our product offerings. We're moving to a much more frequent and regular release pattern. So for example, with HiQ, we're now delivering incremental enhancements on a monthly basis. Secondly, deeper use cases. And in this case for law firms, we're focusing on a particular emphasis on transaction management. For our corporate customers, there's a focus on contract lifecycle management and exploring other use cases as well. Thirdly, seamless connections between the various Thomson Reuters assets. As we touched on before, we believe there's power in connecting our different solutions, and we want to do that, and we see HiQ being at the heart of that process. Fourthly, integrations across the legal ecosystem. We know we're not on an island. We know that you are using other technologies and other tools. And so we want to make sure that we're allowing HiQ to work within those broader tools that you're using and to surface up information at the point of need and to build those integrations so that you can move seamlessly between a different application and into HiQ. And lastly, there's a key focus on growing the core platform capabilities in order to further deliver stability and scalability of the underlying core solution. Earlier, we touched on the need for improved deployment and adoption of technology tools. To support this need, we have an emphasis in our roadmap on building out deeper use cases. Here, you'll see elements of our HiQ roadmap and how they are aligning to address particular customer pain points within the transaction management process. A couple of great examples that it's worth spending a moment to spotlight are the provision of smart, customizable forms to enhance the overall client experience throughout the collaboration process. Another example is the automation of the iSheet creation functionality, which you can now do using existing due diligence questionnaires in Excel. And a final example is the enhanced e-signature dashboards, which provide much greater visibility into requests that may have been sent via DocuSign. You'll start to see this more and more within our roadmaps, a dedicated focus in providing additional capabilities and functionality to support key use cases that our tools are currently being used for. In addition, we understand that a tool like HiQ can be used in many different situations, so we're still investing heavily to deliver continued enhancements to the core functionality of the platform, whether that's in the core collaboration and project management space or in delivering improvements to our reporting and visualization capabilities. It's worth pointing out at this stage that we're always more than happy to engage with you in more detail with regards to the future direction of our solutions and also our product roadmaps. If there's anything that you'd like to learn more about, then please do not hesitate to get in touch. Turning now to one of the other solutions in this portfolio, Contract Express. You will see the themes referred to in the HiQ roadmap also feeding through into the roadmap for Contract Express, whether that is better connection between Thomson Reuters assets, such as the enhancements to iSheets to offer a better integrated experience, or the template authoring improvements, supporting that need of deployment and accelerated time to value. We see document automation as a continued market need and an exciting area of development across the industry. We are equally excited by the additional opportunities unlocked when document automation is combined with other capabilities, such as workflow, data visualization, and reporting tools. In addition to the continued investment in the core Contract Express offering, we're also enhancing the deeper integrations with HiQ. In closing, I want to take the opportunity to reiterate the key roadmap themes applicable to all our legal tech solutions. We want to help you see the benefits of the solutions that you invest in faster and to deliver the value provided through our roadmap enhancements sooner with our shift to more frequent releases. We are committed to enabling scalability via the solutions we provide, enabling you to do more with the tools that you've already invested in. Finally, we are serious about delivering greater connectivity between Thomson Reuters solutions. as well as openness to work well with the other tools that you use via integrations and APIs. So finally, or lastly, thank you for your time today. It's been a pleasure to be with you, and I'm excited to be able to hand over to Gillian to update us all on ProView. Over to you, Gillian.
Thank you, Chris, for sharing those exciting updates about Thomson Reuters' legal tech vision. I'm excited to be here today to share more about how you can accelerate your research using our new ProView web app. We've certainly simplified the platform to make it easier and more intuitive for your users. We've created a responsive web design that works across multiple devices. And I'd like to highlight what some of the key features are by showing you a brief video. So over to the video now.
ProView is a smart global e-reader platform for legal, tax and accounting professionals and academics. Access your trusted law, tax and accounting titles with the portability and enhanced functionality of a digital platform. Accessible through your browser, ProView's responsive design is compatible with all your device sizes, both online and offline. Its enhanced capabilities let you work more effectively, anytime, anywhere. Whether you're in the office or on the move, at court or in the boardroom, you can stay informed everywhere. Powerful search and filtering functionality means you can quickly find exactly what you need. Add color-coded highlights, notes and bookmarks to organize your research and easily transfer them to the next edition. With the ability to create links and PDFs, ProView enables greater collaboration with clients and colleagues. A smart, responsive ebook platform that goes where you go and works the way you want to work. Professional, productive, ProView.
The new ProView web app has powerful search and filtering capabilities that really do help you to effectively and efficiently research your legal issue. So if you look at the home screen on the slide in front of you, I just wanted to reiterate that each title has its own cover image, and there are various actions you can perform directly at the title level. And you also note that the user interface is improved and it has a color scheme and white space and so on, similar to our other Thomson Reuters products, including Westlaw. In particular, I also wanted to note some features and enhancements that our customers, like you, have asked us to include in the new platform. And in particular, I wanted to point out the search feature, which is now front and center and allows you to search by author or by title, or to do a full content search across your entire library. At the right-hand frame, you'll notice that we've also added intuitive labels to things like history, so you can return to recent searches you've done, and also notifications, which provides you with alerts of updated content and new titles that you've added to your account. In addition, we've added hover text and accessibility features to the new ProView web app. Of course, one of the key features of our new ProView web app is that it's designed to function with and without an internet connection. And of course, this provides you and your users with access to a usable product at all times, allowing you to work when and where you please. To access the titles offline, you do need to download the content to your device while you are still online. But it is a relatively straightforward function. If you want to add annotations to your ProView title, then you must create a password for security reasons. If you don't intend to create annotations, then there's no need to do that. Turning now to our e-store, I wanted to let you know about a new filter capability that allows you to search for all of our new print and ProView titles that are recently published. So this is our recently published filter. And all you need to do is simply click on the All Products tab that's shown on the screen and filter to show the recently published. And you can select the current month or up to 6 months earlier, depending on what you're interested in. This filter can also be combined with all other filters. As a result of launching this new capability, we will be retiring the recently published and coming soon pages on our e-store within the coming weeks. So what's next in terms of ProView? First of all, we do continue to invest heavily in ProView in terms of content expansion and platform enhancements. So for 2022, we will be adding a minimum of 70 titles to ProView, and that includes titles from legal, EYB, and tax, as well as many student books. And in addition to annual graphs, we will be adding 2 loose leaf works, and that's the Harrison Lebro Annotated Business Agreements, as well as the Alberta Corporation Manual. We'll continue to enhance how the ProView platform functions and acknowledge and appreciate all the feedback that you have provided, which does help inform our development roadmap. And of course, we'll continue to support the integration with Westlaw and TaxNet Pro and so on, which our customers highly value. Now I'm going to turn it over to Pablo for wrap up. And I just want to say I hope you very much enjoy the conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Jillian. Thomson Reuters has been very excited to share with you today insights on key market trends, as well as our product roadmap. Kristen shared with you select highlights from 2021 outlining the breadth of content additions and usage on Westlaw. She outlined key Westlaw Edge features, as well as our topical text and annotations collections. In practical law, we reviewed our 2 new preferred subscriptions and Russia and ESG toolkits. And in TaxNet, we shared with you our client letters and the expansion of CRA views translations. Then Chris Jeffries provided our legal tech vision, founded on a customer experience which is connected, open, and smart. He outlined priority areas of development for HighQ, including faster time to value, deeper value in transaction management use cases, expanded integrations, and our continued improvements of Contract Express. And lastly, we heard from Jillian Bell on our new ProView web app. As I mentioned earlier, this community fuels the evolution of justice and supports the delivery of legal services in Canada. Your mission is very important. We at Thomson Reuters feel privileged in supporting your efforts. I hope you can join us later at the TR-sponsored Call Social Hour. If you have any questions on our presentation today, or you have any thoughts you'd like to share, please do not hesitate to contact me directly, Pablo Rodriguez, or anyone on the Thomson Reuters team. We hope you have a fantastic conference. Thank you.